Good news, Tecumseh. Thurgood Demeter Fowlerton III, our local larva of the Mothra variety, is currently starting a new life as the lead deforesting agent in Iron County in the Upper Peninsula. This is Vox, and you're listening to Not Really Radio. Local agent Chester Chase reached out to some friends he has in Deforestation Co. For those of you who don't know, which is everybody because it's totally made up, Deforestation Co. is the top competitor of Shamco Inc. and a top logging company in the UP. Chase introduced them to our rapidly growing Mothra worm, which terrified locals have begun affectionately referring to as Thurgie, Thurgalicious, or my personal favorite, eeek, a giant worm. Is it glowing? It's totally glowing. Oh no, it just ate Uncle Howard. Quick, run away. Which, it's kind of a mouthful, but I feel like it also is pretty accurate. Witnesses say representatives from Shamco showed up around lunchtime in Tecumseh, watched Thurgie clear out an acre and a half of trees in just 30 minutes, and immediately put him on a truck headed for the Upper Peninsula late yesterday afternoon. If you missed your chance to see Thurgie around town, don't fret. One intrepid listener sent us a photo of him, which we've posted on the Not Really Radio Facebook page and Twitter feed. And our Instagram? We don't have an Instagram. Oh, our secret Instagram. Well, I guess if you know, you know. Our thoughts go with Thurgie as he embarks on his exciting new career as an expert in deforestation. In other news, the purpose of this Not Really Radio pre-show podcast is to entertain and enlighten you, Tecumseh, with all sorts of made-up information and not real news reports in preparation for our live event on April 30th at 7 p.m. And you can help. Wherever you hear this podcast, whether on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or the main webpage, share it with your friends and families and encourage them to come and enjoy an evening of laughter and live music at the low, low price of free. It's free. Totally free. Just come. One of the entertainers we'll be enjoying at our live event is Nona Bennett, who will be singing and acting both. I was able to catch up with Nona by phone, and she agreed to do a short interview. Here it is. Nona, thank you so much for taking the time to do this with us. In exactly 10 seconds, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a wife, a mom, a grandmom, a dog mom, and a fierce defender of the lovely little pollinators on our planet. My name is Latin for ninth child, but I was only the fifth.
Groovy. And what kind of superpower does a fifth child have?
My superpower is that I know a little bit about a lot of things.
You know what? I like that. It's way better than knowing a lot about nothing. So what is one nice thing that you would encourage people to do for each other?
One nice thing that people could do for each other is to give up road rage. Instead of yelling at each other or stomping on your brakes or tailgating each other down the road, take a deep breath and say a prayer for the person in the other car. Maybe they've had a really bad day and they could use it,
I love that. That's great. It's good for them. It's good for you. It's healthy. I love that. So, Nona, have you ever had a Chester Chase sighting?
Beyond a doubt, the guy hanging out at Salsaria's last weekend had to be Chester Chase.
I love the confidence in that. What did you see him do?
See, we were at Salsaria downtown, out on the patio waiting for lunch on Saturday. The clouds were moving in, and it was looking like everyone on the patio was going to be sitting in the rain. Then this guy got up, climbed up the side of the building, got to the top of the building, and it looked like he blew the clouds away. Is that possible?
If it were anyone else, I would have my doubts. But with Chester Chase, I would say that tracks.
Question for you. Is Chester Chase Chevy's brother?
Ooh, that's a good question. And the answer is no. As a matter of fact, he's not. Although I believe Chevy started that rumor years ago, early in his career, because Chester is the one who taught Chevy how to be funny. So you can see why Chevy would want that to be true, but I'm afraid it's not. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. If you would like to see and hear more of Nona Bennett, join us on April 30th at 7 p.m. for the Not Really Radio live event at Covenant Church. Until next time, this is Vox, and you've been listening to Not Really Radio.